People who maintain strong legs don't just walk or move more efficiently, they live longer. And this isn't just a motivational phrase. Medical studies and clinical observations consistently show that seniors with stronger leg muscles experience fewer falls, fewer hospitalizations, and longer, healthier lives. As we age, leg strength becomes one of the most important predictors of independence, mobility, and overall health. The muscles in your thighs and hips are the largest in your body. They're responsible for balance, posture, walking stability, and the ability to move safely through daily life. Without strong legs, even simple tasks like standing up from a chair, climbing stairs, or walking to the mailbox become risky. When leg strength is preserved, older adults can move freely, confidently, and safely. They can carry groceries, play with grandchildren, or go on short trips without worrying about a fall. When leg strength declines, everything changes. Falls become more common, fractures increase, hospital visits rise, and independence slowly diminishes. Strong legs support your entire body weight during walking, standing, or changing directions. They act as shock absorbers for your knees and hips, protecting joints from strain. They also assist circulation, pumping blood back toward the heart and reducing swelling in the lower limbs. And there's another often overlooked benefit. Large muscles burn more calories at rest. This not only supports metabolism, but also stabilizes blood sugar, reduces fat gain, and slows the process of muscle loss that accelerates with age. That's why, as doctors, we emphasize the importance of maintaining leg strength after 60. Even with daily walking, exercise, or physical therapy, muscles will continue to weaken if the bones beneath them are fragile. Muscles need strong bones as anchors. If bones lose density, balance and stability suffer, and the risk of falls rises. This brings us to a topic that is widely misunderstood among seniors: calcium and bone health. Calcium is not just a bone mineral. It is the structural foundation that allows muscles to contract, joints to remain stable, and nerves to function properly. Without enough calcium, muscles cannot perform efficiently, and your risk of falls and fractures increases dramatically. After age 60, calcium absorption naturally declines. Factors like hormonal changes, reduced stomach acid, medication interactions, and low vitamin D levels all contribute to weaker bones. Even if your diet seems adequate, bones may still lose strength over time. Many seniors rely heavily on calcium supplements, but they are not always the safest or most effective choice. 1. Limited absorption. Your body can only absorb about 400 to 500 milligrams of calcium at a time. Any excess is often wasted. 2. Missing co-nutrients. Pills lack the natural co-nutrients found in foods such as magnesium, phosphorus, vitamin K, and trace minerals. These are critical for directing calcium into your bones rather than soft tissues. And 3. Side effects. Supplements can cause constipation, bloating, nausea, and digestive discomfort, which are especially troublesome for older adults. 4. Medication interactions. Calcium can interact with blood pressure, thyroid, and antibiotic medications, sometimes creating serious health risks.
Muscle repair and bone rebuilding are most active at night during sleep. Growth hormone release, tissue repair, and bone remodeling happen predominantly while we rest. Consuming calcium-rich foods in the evening or before bed ensures that nutrients are available when your body can use them most effectively. Large doses of calcium during the day are often less effective because bone-building activity slows during daylight hours. Food number 1: eggshell calcium, doctor-approved when prepared safely. Eggshell calcium may sound surprising, but it has been studied for decades and is highly effective when prepared correctly. Eggshells are made up of roughly 95% calcium carbonate, the same form that human bones use. They also naturally contain magnesium, phosphorus, and collagen-related compounds that support joint health. When properly cleaned, sterilized, and ground into a fine powder, eggshells become a highly absorbable, gentle calcium source. How much eggshell calcium do you need? Adults over 60 generally require 800 to 1200 milligrams of calcium per day.
A half teaspoon of eggshell powder can provide close to this daily requirement. Doctors recommend spreading intake across multiple meals and avoiding large single doses. How to incorporate eggshell powder into meals. Eggshell powder is tasteless and can be blended into foods without affecting flavor. Warm oatmeal or porridge, vegetable soups, smooth sauces or gravies, yogurt or soft foods. Acidic foods like tomatoes or citrus can even improve absorption. Why vitamin D matters. Calcium alone is not enough. Vitamin D acts like a key, unlocking your intestine's ability to absorb calcium. Without it, only a fraction of calcium is absorbed. Doctors recommend obtaining vitamin D from safe sunlight exposure, 10 to 20 minutes on arms and legs, fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, fortified milk or plant milk, egg yolks. Combining calcium with vitamin D ensures the nutrients are used effectively, strengthening bones and supporting leg muscles. Food number 2, pharmaceutical-grade bone meal. Bone meal is another highly effective doctor-approved calcium source. It has been used traditionally for centuries and now has recognition in modern nutrition science when sourced correctly. Bone meal contains calcium and phosphorus in the exact ratio found in human bones, along with trace minerals like zinc, manganese, and boron. These nutrients are crucial for bone metabolism, muscle contraction, and joint support. Safety warning. Only pharmaceutical-grade bone meal should be consumed. Agricultural or garden bone meal may contain heavy metals like lead or cadmium and is unsafe for human consumption. Doctors recommend purchasing from reputable suppliers with heavy metal testing and transparency in manufacturing. How bone meal supports muscle and bones. Bone meal's combination of calcium, phosphorus, and trace minerals strengthens bones and supports the large leg muscles. This promotes balance, mobility, and independence. It can be blended into smoothies, pancake or muffin batters, ground meat or bean mixtures, soups, and stews. Bone meal is tasteless when mixed properly and does not alter the flavor of foods. Vitamin K2, the crucial guide. Vitamin K2 works alongside calcium and vitamin D to direct calcium into bones instead of arteries. Without K2, calcium may contribute to arterial stiffness instead of strengthening bones. Vitamin K2 is found in fermented foods like natto or sauerkraut, aged cheeses such as Gouda or Brie, grass-fed butter, pasture-raised egg yolks. Doctors often recommend combining calcium-rich foods with K2-rich foods for maximum safety and effectiveness. Before increasing calcium intake, every senior should be aware of these interactions. 1. Blood pressure medications. Certain calcium channel blockers may be less effective if calcium supplements are taken simultaneously. Large doses can flood the bloodstream, counteracting the drug's effect. Doctor tip: use food-based calcium in small doses, spaced from medication. 2. Thyroid medications. Calcium binds to thyroid hormones, blocking absorption by up to 50%. Doctor tip: take thyroid medication first thing in the morning on an empty stomach and separate calcium intake by at least 4 hours. 3. Antibiotics. Calcium can deactivate certain antibiotics, reducing effectiveness and worsening infections. Doctor tip: avoid calcium-rich foods or supplements within 2 hours before or after antibiotic intake. Always consult your physician or pharmacist before making changes. Besides calcium, leg strength is maintained through a combination of regular resistance training, squats, leg lifts, or chair stands, balanced diet, protein, fatty acids, and vegetables, adequate hydration, supports muscle and joint function, safe mobility practices, use handrails, avoid slippery surfaces, and take short walks daily. Combining nutrition, exercise, and safety awareness preserves leg strength and independence. Patient examples. Dorothy, 72, started using eggshell powder and vitamin D. Within 6 weeks, her balance improved, and she reported walking longer distances without fatigue. James, 68, adjusted calcium timing around thyroid medication. Within 3 weeks, he felt more energetic, and lab tests confirmed improved thyroid function. Barbara, 75, separated calcium intake from antibiotics. Her infection resolved faster, avoiding complications. Strong legs are about more than strength. They are about freedom, confidence, and quality of life. Doctors recommend food-based calcium, vitamin D, K2, proper preparation, and mindful timing to maintain bone and muscle health after 60. If you follow these recommendations, you will protect your bones, preserve your muscles, and maintain independence for years to come. Subscribe for more doctor-guided health tips for seniors, and let us know in the comments where you're watching from. Your mobility, health, and freedom depend on the choices you make today.